sense walking down when you can slide.
What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks. There's half the world's fresh water to paddle your canoe or camp along the shore.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. Today we are heading to Ptarmigan Creek for a recon to find a new trail into the valley. The ultimate goal is to open access back up to Mount Hamel and the Hamel Lakes. Several years ago, I joined 2 friends on a multi-day trek on what was the original trail that exits off the Erg Mountain Trail. Because of a mudslide years ago, the creek changed directions, eliminating many pieces of the trail. We'll say after a couple of nights and 3 days in the valley, we found no decent way through the creek valley. In the bottom of the valley, you will encounter 6-foot-tall Devil's Club that is thick and unavoidable. The lack of trail forces you to cross the creek back and forth so many times I lost count, and the creek was dangerously high and fast in places. Lastly, the slide alder that you must try and pass through into the valley is much taller than a person and virtually impenetrable. A friend, Travis, has taken upon himself to find a new user-friendly route into the valley and ultimately Hamel Lakes. Travis invited me along to see what he felt may be the best route to use to access the valley. I jumped at the chance to see for myself in hopes we can regain access to the valley. The following is that day of hiking and exploration. Enjoy.
So this is Catfish Creek Road. It's the road you take to get to the Ptarmigan or to Erg Mountain. That's about 154 kilometers from Prince George, about 8 kilometers past the bridge over the Ptarmigan Creek. So today we're going to go in and we're going to try and find a route into the Ptarmigan Creek Valley. It's been gone for quite some time, so we're going to go in and see if we can find the best route and bring that trail back. So here we go, we're off to Ptarmigan Creek. Just before you get down to the Ptarmigan Creek, there's a Ptarmigan Forest Road. It's an old forestry road. And that's where we'll park, and we're going to head in on it, do some recon, see if we can figure something out. Travis has already got a bit of a plan, so we'll go have a look, see if we can get back into the Ptarmigan Creek Valley. So this is the first stretch of the old Ptarmigan Creek Forest Service Road. See some of the mountains in the background there. Yeah, it opens up for a bit here. You can hear Ptarmigan Creek off in the distance. Sounds like it's got a fair amount of water in it. Yeah, we're out of the block now and into the heavy timber. Perfect. Moving on up. So we're going on Travis's lower trail. I'm gonna check both out and see what makes more sense to be on. But pretty decent going in here. A lot better than it was when I was down on the river several years ago. So a little excited about this. We're slowly crossing a ridgeline of heavy timber here. It's pretty open, easy going through here. So did a bit of a steep climb up out of that hole down there, and we're just about at the top now, and Travis says from here it's relatively flat till we get down to Ptarmigan Creek, and then we drop down to it. So yeah, still wandering through this old growth forest. Parts of it are really easy walking, parts of it a lot of windfall, but it's still pretty decent going. And the sun has come out, so when we hit an opening, we should have some great views. Planning on it anyway. Starting to see some hills now. Should only get better. Yeah, we should be out in the open soon. Yeah, I see some glacial mountains in the back there now, just peeking through. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm getting back into the main part of the valley. Well, we're down at Ptarmigan Creek. Now we're going to go up the creek a ways here. We're looking for the old horse camp. That's what this part of the valley looks like. Catch those guys. Shouldn't be too much further to that spot, and then have a little lunch and talk about our next move. A little bit of water in Ptarmigan Creek, but it's not too bad. Last time I was here, I know it was a lot deeper than that, and fast. Yeah, there's some of the big mountains in the back. Sure where they are. But that's back in where the lakes are, somewhere back in there. So we're getting there. Yeah, made it to the old horse camp. Gonna have a little lunch, but before we do, take a couple pictures and we'll enjoy the view. Beauty back here. I didn't get to see any of this last time I was here. Wow. No wonder I wanted to come back. So this is where we're going to have lunch. Decent view. We're about 8 kilometers up the Ptarmigan Creek Valley. Somewhere up in them ridges are Hamel Lakes, and one of those Hamel Mountain. I think it's off to the right here. One of them back there at that head, I think that one is Boxcar. And this is lunch stop. What do you think, boss?
She's a beauty spot.
It is, eh? Let's go on down to the creek to look at where we'll cross if we decide to go up to Hamel Lakes another time. So it works out for us. Yeah, time to start heading back out of the valley. It was a good time. Found an easier route in. Down the road, should be able to come in with the full pack and go in and see Hamel Lakes. We're probably a good halfway back out now. So it's been going good. Trail could be a little nicer, but nobody's been in here for years, so a little bit of a jumble ahead coming up. But all in all, not too bad. Well, we're coming to the end of our trek for the day. Nice mountains look across the valley. Great day. Well, we're back at the truck. That's the day of exploration. Looks like about 17 kilometers, I think, around there. And looking for routes into there. Got back there, saw the country, saw some tentative places for a route. All in all, a great day. This Ptarmigan crossing to get to Erg, that's what it looks like today. A little bit of water.
Thanks for coming along on our recon of the Ptarmigan Creek Valley. As you can see, this valley is very beautiful and needs to have a hiking trail once again. I believe the route Travis has pioneered will be a very welcoming trail. When the trail will be cleared and marked, I can't say for sure, as it depends on when manpower is available and a group could get out there to do the work. When the trail is user-friendly, I will make another video with all the details of the trail. In the meantime, I'd personally like to thank Travis for all his dedication in bringing back a trail to Hamel Mountain. Hope you enjoyed coming along on this trek. Next up is a trek up Baldy Mountain. Join me on Baldy for exceptional views. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Till next time.